here of making a little box for a little tiny journal, or it could be for special pieces of jewelry. And I thought, I should show everyone what I've done so far. I've gotten a few little boxes in the mail, with things I've ordered, and this is how they come. So what I want to show you what I've done so far is I took these flaps off, cut these off like this. Okay, then I cut this in half, this piece right here, in half. And then I took my tool and I have been, and this is a piece of tape I can take off. I have been doing all the edges in walnut distress oxide. Okay. So, get all these done. The reason I cut this flap in half, you'll realize when I get there. So all these edges, you can do them. I'm doing them in walnut. This is the first one I'm doing, but I think depending on your paper, you might want to even do them in black. Black might look real nice too. And this one, I'm going to do this edge. These edges. This is just an idea I kind of had for these boxes that I love so much. I'm a container person, so I love containers. Okay, let's see. Got a little piece here I don't like on the edge. This one I didn't measure half. I just kind of eyeballed it. I can probably, put a little ledge, go around this little ledge with paper. Okay, so I want to make sure I get all my creases really good. Okay, looks like that's good here. I need to get this one here too, because I don't know if it's going to show it all. So I'll just put it on the edge of my inker and get it in that little crevice there. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think I got everything I wanted to get. Okay. All right, so there we go. We have it like this. I hope these aren't too big. So this one is going to be attached here on this flap. And then this one will be attached here on this flap, and it'll close like that. Okay. They do send, these are the tiniest little screws I ever saw. They do send little screws like this, but I will probably be using, looks like they put these screws in outside. There's some leaves in there. I will be using brads, I believe. Okay, so now, let's find, so I took and I measured, oops, that's the wrong one. I measured the sides, and I'm going to first put the sides all the way around. Got 3 strips. This one happens to be almost 3/4 of an inch. Okay, I'm just going to use the this glue, and I need a book. A book. Ouch. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go over this right here. Just a little. Wrap it around. Some of these sides may be a little bit different in size, which is okay, and that's why we did the inking. And we're going to go back in and ink these edges also. So there's one on. Oops. I don't know if I've got these far enough. They'll go far enough around, but I'll see. This one, I'm going to overlap just a tiny bit. Make sure my edges are good. And go around. Straight, oops, as straight and as best I can. Now the back one I think is a tiny bit bigger, but that's okay. Oh, and then I do have enough, and will not use all of this, but I will go over a little bit. Oh, the edge, and then come over here, about right here. I think that'll be good. Cut that. A little shaky today. I haven't had 2 cups of coffee, only about, well, almost 2. I gotta have my coffee, you know. You gotta have your coffee. Okay, and this little bit. Now, this is just the practice one. So, that's what we're doing here. We're doing the photo. We're doing the mock-up. Or, I guess there are other names for it. There we go. Okay, now I can take my bone folder and just, you know, smooth it out. Make sure it's all in there good. Okay. These little boxes, you know, that when you buy things, you know, they come in from Amazon anyway. They come in these little boxes a lot of times. And I've just saved some. And I wanted to try this technique. I suppose this could go inside, but I don't think I'm going to like it inside. No. See, to get it inside, you can't get it out. There we go. All right, so we got our little edge on. Let's put the backing on. I thought I'd use this paper. This is just some paper, you know, that I've had sitting around, and I just went through a pile and I pulled these out. So let's do this. Now, this one measures almost 3 I don't know, I guess that's 3 7/8, or 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 by 6. Right on. Right on 6. Okay. I'm going to measure. See, 2 7/8. 2 7/8 is right there. Oh, no, it's 1 7/8. Oh, it's 2 7/8. Get it right, Sherry. Get it right. Let's erase that little tick mark. Okay, and then 2 7/8. And this little ruler is 6 inches. 6. Let's put another one over here. Okay. And then I think we're ready to cut this out. Let's do another 2 7/8 up here so I don't get lost. Okay. Let's see if I can use my cutter. And here. Well, let's see what happens. I usually hate to measure. So, well, that doesn't look half bad, does it? No, I think that looks pretty good. Let's get some glue on here. Be careful where these things kind of stick out. Might have to cut that one off. It's a little bit long. Yeah. I think I'll have to cut that one off. I see some spots that were missed. Little dimples in the cardboard, I guess. Let's see if I can cut this off with scissors. Not really. I didn't want to take it apart. Well, on this practice one, I'm not going to take it apart. Okay. Now we're going to lay this down on top. There we go. Okay, now let's just do this a little bit. Yeah, see, it wants to stick up right there, but that's okay. We're doing good. This one lays down a little bit better. This is the bottom side. Anyway, so. Okay, so far we've got the ends and the bottom. Now on the inside, I thought I'd put this green stuff, but I don't know what I want over here. I could put it here. Let's measure this out. We'll just leave this edge here and I'll look over. I think that'll work. This is a little bit uneven. Okay. I might include this little piece of video on the video that we're going to do Friday, but I'll do a speed up if I can. I'm still learning how to use, this program I'm using, and I put a little bit of music on. I didn't like the way it turned out, so I'll probably change the music until I get it so that I like it. Okay, let's see if we can turn this over a little bit like this. I might have to put some other glue on here. Let's put some of this on. Come on. Come on out there. And little trouble with my seeing today. I have my new glasses on that I always complain about. That never did work right. All right, here we go. We'll put a little bit of this on here. The reason, this, you can make this longer. I'm just using it because it's a scrap that I had here, and that's what we're doing this one with, is scraps. And then there we go. Hoping that will work. Because we're going to put a piece on top of there. I just don't know what I'm going to put on the top yet. I'm not going to pull that down all the way yet. Okay. So we have that, we have that. Should I also put green? Or pink? This pink, no. Let's see, I thought I had some more of that green. Oh. Okay, this is the piece I'm going to use for the top. Hopefully. Let's see how we did. I tried to make it big enough. My blade on my cutter needs to be replaced. Okay, let's see. Goes right here, like this. I'm going to try to use the mold folder on this. Try to anyway. Press a little bit too hard. I want to save this because it has the stitching on it. This was a piece of, I took a whole bunch of the leftovers of something that I made, and all these were pieces, scraps of paper, and I sewed them all together, and then I made a copy of it so I'd have it, you know, to use. Not selling it, I just wanted to use it, so I did that. Let's see how this is going to go. We'll do a dry fit, and this will come over that side. Oh, see, that's going to be cute on that side. And I have the edges right, I hope. Okay, I'm getting fidgety. I'm going to go ahead and glue this. If it's not quite right, we'll be more careful with the real one. I mean, I can use this to put, you know, some stickers in, or some stickers or cutouts, die cuts, staples, paper clips, all that stuff. It's great for that. It's a little like a tray, little tray-like thing. All right. Let's get it up here best we can. And it's a little bit a little bit crooked. Well, I can cut that off. But this needs to come down farther. Okay. I'm going to make this side fit first. Okay. Oh, see, it's a little bit off, but that's all right. I can always put something there, just leave it. It doesn't look bad, not with the brown showing. Okay, and over here, let's put some extra glue. Well, we thought we were going to put some extra glue. Come on, glue. You can do it. There we go. That pin that I have in there, I thought it was stainless steel, but it looks like it is not stainless steel. So I'm going to have to replace that. Or I just have dirty looking glue. If it shows anywhere, it will show the dirt or the rust. Because it does dry clear, but the rust doesn't dry clear. If you know what I mean. Okay. And we'll do, yeah, see, that's where I cut it when I scored it. Didn't mean to, but I did. I won't be too mean to it. This one on good. Turn it over. Okay. Just leave this sit here. We won't bend it yet all the way. All right, and it's looking very cute. Now we have to do our inside. You know, we can always put some little washi tape on the ends. That might be cute too. All right, now the inside. I'm going to put this back on here and whew, these glasses, lay it down. What are we going to put in the inside? Don't want to put some more of this on the inside. We need to do these little edges too. Okay. See, I could save myself all this grief if I just changed my blade. Okay. I think this was the way. Or was it the other side? This one looks too big. Okay. Make another cut. Or we can try this side. Gosh. You know what I wish I had was some felt. That would look pretty in here. And you could put your stuff in there like that. Huh. It looks like the back part is, yeah. Back part is longer than the front part. So I'm going to have to do the back by itself. I'll cut this. This is just another scrap. Oh, I didn't cut that very straight, did I? All right. I'm going to highlight this. No, that's the vintage. I want the other one. I want the walnut. Oh, dear. Did I put the wrong lid on? Yep, this is... Yep, did you ever do that? Oh, boy. That would be awful. And I'll put the rough side down since I cut it. I don't have to worry about the sizing. All right, so this can go back here like that. just like that. And I think it will close okay. This is taking quite long, isn't it? This could be a video all by itself. I don't know if anybody'd want to see making a prototype. They might. I would. I sure would. Okay, now let's press this down. Just like that. Oh, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good back there, guys. What you think? Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's do the sides then. Oh. Now the sides, oh, just a tiny bit shorter. Let me cut this, and I'll just wing this, because it's just, oh, just a sliver too long. I think that's good. I think I turn it around this way. Then I check it. Looks like it's a little smaller towards the front, so let's take just another little tiny bit off. Hope didn't take too much off. Okay, I'm gonna do this. The ink won't work very good like glue. No. All right, let's see. The back is a little shorter than the front. Yeah, this is kind of many steps to this. I think I like that. But you know, it's worth it in the end. You got yourself a little box, and this is just a tiny one. You know, the main one that I'm going to do is this size. And this is the one that I have a journal partially made for right here. So this is going to be the one. All right. Oops. Did I do that? I sure did. Let's put some glue on there. Yeah, maybe some washi tape in some of these spots. I don't know. Just a thought. Or maybe after it sticks down, it'll be down. Instead of paper, I was going to use cardstock. This one here is a real light cardstock, but all the rest of this is just paper. And this paper here, you know, is paper that I crumbled it up, and then I coffee dyed it, crumbled it up, and then I put ink on it, and then I took pictures of it. You know, scanned it. Okay. So there we got two sides. We're getting there, right? Yeah, this one we have to take off. How much? I don't know. Probably about this much. I have a lot of this paper, so don't think, oh, look at her. She's just going to do it. Just do it. Yeah. I do have a lot of this paper, and hopefully this is the paper that I use. This is drawing paper, and it's the paper that I use for lining the back of my, wow, that needs a little more off. Anyway, lining the back of my tags and journal cards and stuff. I use this a lot. And it's very inexpensive. It comes in a big package. I'll have enough to last me a couple of years or more. Yeah. Well, oh yeah, just looked at the package over there on the shelf. It's huge. I don't know how many pages are in there, maybe 500. But yeah, and if you have kids, this is great for the kids to draw on. Okay. Now look at that. I just put that in there and now it doesn't fit. Isn't that the way? Yeah, that's the way it goes, huh? All right, I have to cut some of this off. Well, you're getting the raw deal here, you know, the whole rawness of, you know, designing this and figuring it out and the prototype. Yeah, there, we got that. Okay, let's take another piece and maybe we can get this done over here. This one needs just a tiny, tiny bit off. I guess each one of these were different sizes. That's kind of unusual. Well, the boxes were made in China, so I guess it's not kind of unusual. It's sort of like building a house, I guess. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't have said that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oops. I tried to do it again. Let's turn this around. I don't think there's a this way and a that way to this one. I think it's just in there. Press it in there. Ooh, slide that over a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I'll take our fold folder. There we go. So we have learned a couple of things. You know, cut your ends a little bit longer on here. And before you even begin, take your box apart and cut these little tabs down and then just glue it. Glue it on. So those are two of the things that we learned that we didn't know when we started. These I'm just going to leave like that, I think. You can always do them black. Since this has black, I might do that. Oops. This one is popping up here. I don't know if I can. Uh-oh. Well, might need some, you know, washi tape. Now, I'd like to have something pretty. Oh, we didn't finish this one. I'd like to have something pretty for the bottom. Ooh. Okay. Scooch it in there all the way. Turn on its side. Get your bowl folder in there or something. Could use a ruler too. There, we got the sides all done. All right, I don't like the way this looks here, so I definitely will do something there. I probably should let this dry. But Okay, well, I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to let this dry a little bit. Then I'll come back and we'll put the whatever paper I choose for the inside here, and we'll do that. Okay. Okay, I painted along the sides here. I messed this side up a little bit, but I think it's okay. And what else? All we're missing is the bottom. I found this paper. It's sort of like, looks like a rag, torn rag, and I think it will look cute in there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Oh, I'm throwing stuff all over the place and I'm making my big mess here. Oh, I'm a messy crafter. I'm not such a messy cook, but just a messy crafter. Okay. Do these edges before I glue it in, so that will all be done and I won't have to struggle with how in the world am I going to do this. Yes. Some glue. I thought of, just using plain black, cardstock. Not real heavy cardstock, maybe 65, 80 pound. And then I thought, this will look better. Okay, so just gonna slide it in here, push it down all the corners. Okay, now realize this is just made with scraps, and it would look so much better with really pretty paper. So I'm not saying it looks terrible, because I'll use it for sure, but I definitely would not sell it. I think I am going to have to use some washi tape here where I cut it when I scored it. Yeah, I'm going to need washi tape there. Okay. Okay, so that closes like that. Open, put your things in here. Then I have these darling little feet. Are these the cutest feet you ever saw? Yep. I'm going to put these on with Fabri-Tac glue. I probably should use E6000, and I got that right here. So I'll use this. And when I was looking for some paper, I got this bright idea to change my station around here. So I don't know. I get these bright ideas. I have this big old thing in here because I took the end off wrong, made a hole in it the wrong place, and wasn't able to close it. So I just used this big old needle. I think this can go in here. All right, well, let's put these darling little feet on. Oh, before I put the feet on, though, I want to do the edges on here. Yes. Right? Okay. All right. Now, front. And here. Now let's just check it. Make sure. Got it everywhere. I think so. Yeah. Looks like we do. Okay. Did have some little brads here. Oh, these are gold brads. I'll have to touch them up with paint or something, but I will use them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll use them for the latch. Well, that was difficult, huh? All right, I see this glue sticking out here. I'll uncover it. All right, now we're gonna put our feet on. It has holes for screws too, but I'm not doing screws. Oh, don't tell me. All right, I'm just gonna do it like this. Oh, shoot, I should have my hot glue gun plugged in, but I don't. These are adorable. Try not to be as messy as me if you try this. You know, put your glue on easier. Be a little bit more care. All right. Now, wonder if I should just put it on here like this, and here, and here. Takes a while for this to dry, so should be fine, right? I think so. What happened here? Ay, 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 Sherry. Okay, let's try this again. The glue has to at least get under. I guess that wasn't such a good idea unless I measured it. Okay, there. There we go. think if you put some glue on the edges, it would be even better. Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't do it like I do it. Put your glue around the edges and then on the very corner, I think, if you want to put the glue on the box first. All right. And this is what it looks like. Cute, huh? Darling, darling. I'm loving it. Whoops. Oh my goodness. I have to let them all sit and dry. Did you see what I just did? If I can take that out, I will. Oh my goodness. Gracious me. All right. I'm going to have to let it dry. I'll be back. Okay, so I took the latch that's going to go on here, and I put the little brads in it. I've glued them in. I'm going to let them dry a little bit. Then I've taken the other part of the latch where it hooks into here, and this will go down here. But I'll put the top latch on first here, and then I'll know where to put it here. But for right now, they gotta dry. Okay, it's almost dry. I'm gonna put E6000 in here. This is barely gonna fit on this little one. The box is narrow. Let's try this. What a mess I made out of this tube. Holy cow. There. So what I did here was I got the top one and I slid it through the bottom one so that when I put it on here, that it will be in the right spot together. Boy, oh boy. Barely fits. I don't know if you can see, it barely fits. It's gonna hang over just a tad. I don't know, I'm gonna have to hold this. Okay, I'm gonna hold this for a while. Okay, it's been drying, I don't know, about 20 minutes or so. I put a little label here. So, you know, if I put things in here, I put this band around to hold it down so it will glue. You know, the glue is just said it's probably not dry, but I wanted to see how it's going. And yeah, see, the bottom wasn't dry at all. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to let this, you know, set all night. And I'll just, holy cow, come back tomorrow with hopefully a nice and dry. And it's looking darling though, don't you think? I think it's looking adorable. So, yeah, I'm not going to mess with it. I don't want to mess it up. I put this on here, but then I thought, oh, this might look good on there too. Fragile, handle with care. I mean, you can really decorate these up, but this one I'm just going to have here, you know, on my desk, you know, holding some things for me. And when we do the other one for the journal, we will really decorate it up, you know, for the journal, especially the top. So, yeah, I'm thinking about this. I don't know for sure if I want that on there or not. So I'm just going to let this sit here, and I'll say goodbye for now. And I'll check it before I go to bed tonight and see how we're doing. I might need to put some hot glue on there to hold it until it dries. I don't know. Yeah, see, it looks like I got it a little off now. Dang it. Huh? Yeah. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. That's it. I'm just going to leave it sit there just like that. Okay, guys. That's it. Thumbs up if you like this fabrication I made here. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.